Honey, I'll be back home soon tonight. Do you want to watch a movie? I think I'm a little tired today. The school was hectic, and I even had to finish a few pieces of paperwork after coming back home. I told you, you don't need to stress yourself anymore. You're pregnant with our child, Iris, and you know how school management works. They are not giving you maternity leave, so why even bother working there like a slave? I am doing this for our child, Brad. You know I can't let you do the heavy work forever. And especially in this economy, we both need to support our child, both emotionally and financially. You again argue with me when you know I am right. This is ridiculous. If you remain negligent like this, it will harm our child. Don't you understand that? I have told you often to leave that job, and it bothers me when you don't listen. I don't know what your problem is exactly. You are 3 months pregnant. Does it seem like a joke to you? Okay, don't get angry, babe. I will think about it. I promise. Don't just think about it. Give me an answer and do it immediately. Iris, I know you are worried about our future, but I promise I will handle everything for our child. You don't have to worry. I am your husband. I can take care of our family. I know you can. Thank you, Brad. Are you unhappy with me? With our marriage? No way, babe. What's wrong? Why are you asking me these questions? It seems like you don't want this relationship with me anymore. Is there something that you're hiding from me? No, Brad, I swear. I'm not hiding anything from you. I only love you, and I want our family to be happy. You are just saying this to satisfy me. It's not the truth, though. Why do you doubt me? Because you give me reasons to doubt you, Iris. Who is the Joseph guy you got a call from yesterday? He is an assistant teacher in our school. Joined our school 2 months ago, and we have been asked to prepare for the next annual festival together. It doesn't seem like he is just a coworker to me. What is going on between you two? Nothing. Believe me, Brad. Are you sleeping with him? Is that why you don't want to quit your job? What are you saying? Why would I ever cheat on you? We are about to have a baby together. This marriage and our family mean everything to me, and I will never prioritize anything over this. Then quit your job this week. Prove yourself to me. You can't do this to me. You know what I can do, honey. Please, I need you to reassure me. I am scared for our relationship, and only you can fix it now. Okay, give me this week. I will have to give them a heads up first. Good girl. I knew you would understand. Anything for us. As you should. Let's watch something once you get home. Then I can give you a massage, okay? Yeah, I would love that. I love you, Iris. You know how much I love you. I know. I love you too. See you soon. Yep, on my way, my love. A few hours later. You rejected another hottie today, dude. What is wrong with you? Are you out of your mind, or have you turned asexual? Is it that concerning that I'm not willing to sleep around with strangers anymore? Yeah, it is. It's you, goddammit. Joseph freaking Costello. The guy who had girls chasing him throughout high school and college. That guy who never missed a shot with the hottest chick in the room. What happened to you? Ever since you joined that school, you have not been yourself anymore. I changed. It's as simple as that, dude. No need to overreact as if the world is ending or something. Dude, you never changed. I have known you for the past 10 years, and you remained the same asshole who broke countless women's hearts with no remorse. I was never a player, dude. Stop acting like I was. But still, you are the ice king, and you love playing hard to get at times. And the girl you rejected is an amazing person. It's just not the looks, though. She is intelligent, funny, and very compassionate. Who'd have broken that wall around you in just one date? I can assure you that. Calm down, man. Please, enough. I have to work tomorrow. So? Joseph, listen. You are a handsome and smart 24-year-old single man, and I, as your best friend, want to see you happy with a fantastic woman. Is that too much to ask, my friend? And what is with work? You are going to leave the place in a few months anyway. You said you wouldn't be taking this job seriously anyway, and it's just a way for you to get some experience for Harvard. Oh my God, don't tell me you've got your eyes on someone there. Please don't tell me it's one of your students, because I will destroy you if you say that. What the hell, man? Just shut up. Stop imagining shit. It's not like that. Then who can it be? Wait, is it the Mrs. Hoover you keep talking about? Oh man, dude, really? You guys have a thing going on? Isn't she married? What the hell, Josh? I never thought you'd stoop this low, man. She is cheating on her husband with you? What the? Tell me it's not what I think it is. Of course, you dumbass. And don't you ever say that again. She would never do it. Not in a million years. No matter how much she is hurting deep inside. Whoa. Rewind a little, please, and give me some context here, dude. I'm not a mind reader. What the hell is going on with you? What's your relationship with that teacher? Don't tell me you're in love with a married woman. That's not what I said, Nick. Oh my God, you are in love with her. And we're chatting about this major news over here on freaking Messenger? I couldn't help it, okay? It happened. I don't know why, but it did. And out of all the amazing women you've met in your life, you had to fall for your coworker, who also happens to be married? Josh, my man, this isn't good. Your plan is going down the unrequited love path? Hell nah. I think she's in an abusive relationship with her husband. What? Did she tell you that? Are you guys that close now? No, that's not. She never said anything to me. Then go around assuming things about her marriage and move on, man. And even if she is, if you get involved, it'd make things worse for her, let alone you. Aren't you reaching that conclusion a little too fast, dude? Because I've seen people doing it, and it was a huge mess, which they failed to clean, and even ruined the other person's life too, because of their foolishly laid out romanticized plan. Stay away from this. And you're leaving the country anyway in a few months. It's not worth it. You'll get hurt. But what if she needs help? Don't play a messiah for the woman you're supposedly in love with. Respect her boundaries. If she wanted help, she would have asked for it. You sound like an ignorant prick right now. Call me whatever you want, but I don't want you to ruin your life for a woman you hardly know anything about. You don't know her either, so why are you being so judgmental? I'm not being judgmental. I'm trying to show you the harsh reality of these cases. Let's say if the court gets involved, but she refuses to speak, you'll be the only one entangled in this mess. She is married to someone else. And the worst part about people being in an abusive relationship is that they don't know how to get out of it. So stop trying to involve others in that shit after a point of time too. Maybe that's why she never tells you anything. That gives me more of a reason to help her. No, that gives you a reason to go your merry way. Please don't make her do something she'd regret. I won't do anything, I promise. Believe me, dude, you will. I know you. And before you know it, you won't be able to let her go, while knowing full well you can never have her. I never planned on making any relationships when I started working as an assistant teacher at XYZ High. But meeting Iris changed everything. She was like a breath of fresh air in my forever winter-cold life. A strong-willed yet sheltered woman who inspired her students to be the best version of themselves. I was different before meeting her. Distant, crude, and most importantly, an asshole who hardly cared for others. But she was sweet, kind, and warm. I melted in her presence. She helped me with my job, while I tried to learn more about her. Her smile never left my lips, but her eyes told a different story. A story she hid from the world. A secret she never wanted to reveal. Her husband was an ordinary working man, and in her other colleagues' eyes, he was the perfect man. I have seen him a couple of times, and while his so-called gentlemanly suave can fool others, I knew what was behind that facade. My speculation, however, soon came true when I saw a bruise on Iris's arm, a huge purple one. She often wears a full-sized blouse, but that day, when the staff room was empty, I saw her applying some ointment on her wounds. Each time she flinched while applying the medicine gave me an idea of how nasty the bruise was. She caught me then and immediately hit it. When I asked her how it happened, she just said she hit her arm against the refrigerator. It's been a month since then, and while I don't ask her questions, I feel like she tries to maintain distance from me. She is pregnant with that man's child, and I can tell she wants to give her baby a safe future. But was it possible with that monster eating her alive? My fear only kept growing with time, and one day it came true. A week later, she announced she'd be quitting the job. Everything happened in such a rush, I didn't even get time to digest the news. Suddenly, the idea of no longer seeing her anymore freaked me out. I didn't want that. The students were extremely sad and threw her a small farewell party. The teachers joined in, and she celebrated her last day in school with everyone. But once again, unlike her beautiful smile, her somber eyes failed to lie. Once the celebration was over, I finally got the chance to talk to her in secrecy. She was crying, all alone. When I tapped her shoulder, she shrieked a little, before turning around and wiping off her tears quickly. "What is it, Joseph?" she asked with a little voice. I didn't hesitate to confess then. "Don't go," I said, with a newfound determination. "Don't make yourself sad. I can't see you hurting like this anymore. Please." That was the first time I saw her eyes shine up like bright little stars, as if someone had finally said the words she had always wished to hear for long. After a long pause, she spoke hesitantly. "Why do you care so much?" My breath was stuck, but I knew what I wanted to say. "Because I'm in love with you." Everything happened in seconds then. Her taking a step toward me, caressing my cheek, and then tiptoeing on her toes to reach my height before placing a soft kiss on my lips. It was nothing too raunchy and lasted just for a brief moment. I felt like I was floating, but reality soon hit me when she pulled away with teary eyes before leaving me there, hanging. "I'm sorry." I never heard anything from her after that. I didn't try. Nick visited me and we had a drink. I had given up. I no longer wished to stay. My friend was right. It did hurt more than I had ever imagined. A few days later, I decided to leave for Harvard, gave my resignation letter to the school, and was ready to start my new life. But Iris, I wanted to tell her about this one last time. 3 weeks later. "How are you?" "I'm good. I heard you're leaving the country in 4 days." "Yeah. How have you been doing?" "Good." "Still going to lie to me like you're living the best life ever with that abuser?" "I'm sorry for the other day." "You regret the kiss, but I don't. I'd never." "I don't either." "Then run away with me. Come with me." "It's not that easy." "I know, but you won't know unless you try." "He is going to be the father of my child." "You know what kind of father he will be." "I don't have anyone else in this world other than Brad. He is my everything." "You'll always have me, Iris. Somewhere on the sidewalks of your life, I'll always be there waiting for you." I didn't know what love was before I met you, but now I know what it feels like, and honestly, I want to share this emotion only with you. If you can't come with me, I will understand, but you're not alone. Just remember that. "It's not possible, Joseph. Whatever we had was never meant to be. You deserve something better. Who'd fight for you, run for you? I'm a prisoner. Pathetic. Cowardly. I can't do anything for you." Right. Terminal number 5. Flight number AABBCC. Time of departure, 14:25 p.m. I've got another ticket booked. I'll wait for you there, just in case you change your mind. Don't you understand what I just said? And as a matter of fact, I have no such feelings for you. Move on, Joseph. You don't need to have any feelings for me to start your own life. Be happy. That's all I'm asking from you. Goodbye. She never showed up. I waited for her till the last minute, but it was useless. I left with a heavy heart, but a piece of my being was lost somewhere. Perhaps I left it with her, but all that mushy cam wrap won't bring her to me. I carried on my life in this new city. New people came into my life, and I started a new journey. But Iris never left my mind. As if she had me in her chokehold, I felt my spirit devoted to her. Such nonsense. I scoffed at that thought. It was childish. I needed to move on. One day, I received a call from Nick, telling me Iris had divorced Brad and left the country. Some neighbors of hers told him Brad had assaulted her a few days after I left. The case was soon taken to court, and luckily, the divorce favored her, and she got full custody of her child. The news shocked me, and when I asked him about her whereabouts, he just said, "I don't know." I had just finished my classes and was on my way back home. Her number was off, and I didn't know how else to look for her. However, a surprise was waiting for me on my doorstep. There she was, with her bag loaded and her belly huge. When our eyes met, I could see tears flowing down her cheek. "Once I left Brad, I thought I could finally be free," she started, her ever-so-beautiful smile brightening my cold winter life again. They no longer lied either. "But now that I'm standing here and looking at you, I feel like I finally found my happiness." I had never run this faster before, but the moment I held her in my arms, I knew my empty heart was finally filling up. We stayed there for I don't know how long, just holding each other on the cold winter evening. It was magical to be in love. And at this moment, I promised to give this woman the best of me.